What up, guys? It's Christmas time. Of course, you know that. Now, we have already looked at one of these figures already, but then I discovered there were more. In fact, I knew there were more. I just haven't been able to find any of them. And in fact, I had to work really hard to get these. So I got two more Holiday Troopers. So this is pretty cool. This is a GameStop exclusive hockey player trooper with the ugly sweater. And then this one with a Nerf gun. This is the Best Buy exclusive. So what they did with this is they had Walmart, Target, GameStop, GameStop, Best Buy, and an Amazon exclusive. Target is sold out everywhere. There's not one within 50 miles of me, and you can't buy it online anymore. And that's the Santa Trooper that I really, really wanted. And apparently I have no friends who wanted to buy that for me. Also, the Amazon one can kiss my ass because people want $50 for that. No. Just no. So I'm just going to stick with the 3 Holiday Troopers that I have, which is pretty cool. So this was a clone trooper with another custom Porg, which is pretty neat. And then you get the Sith Trooper, who comes with a not flamethrower and a little elf, a Babu elf. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cute. So I'm gonna skip the normal opening thingy that I do, and we're just gonna skip to looking at these boys up close and then compare to the first one, the first order. Technically, that's a Sith Trooper, so it's not a first order trooper. It looks pretty cool. Actually, yeah, that's the first. So I have a clone trooper. We just looked at that, and this is my first Sith Trooper, so that's pretty cool. Hey, nice. I actually got new figures out of this. I wasn't entirely stupid. I am aware that I bought weird Christmassy colored troopers. Shut up. Alright, let's get these holiday boys out of here. I just now realized what that sweater is. That's great. Okay, so get our green boy out. I'm kind of tucking the hands away. Alright, I believe this is the flamethrower from the incinerator trooper, right? It would have to be. I love that they make it look like a Nerf gun. We'll cover it more here in a minute. I'm getting out the tiny bastard there. Okay, red boy, let's go. What that actually is. Alright. Boof. And another little Porgwin. And chuck that away. Alright, guys. So it was your plastic Christmas day. Sort of. Yeah, hopefully I'm releasing this on Christmas and I'm not an idiot. Or at least Christmas Eve. Thinking about it. Alright. Well, that guy's not going to stand. This one's just standing awkward. That's funny. Okay. He's got tiny little feetums. Okay, so this is a big problem with a lot of action figures. Is the ratcheting in the ankles is not really set far enough. It's set too far apart, I should say. I was going to say it's not set far enough apart. That's actually the exact opposite of the problem. Wow, those knees are loose. But look at these guys. Look at them. Just a red and green mess. It's fantastic. So let's look. I got this guy first, so let's look at him first. And we have, did I even get the... Yeah, I got the other one already put away. So I believe this is still the new mold for the clone trooper. That's what it looks like. Same kind of face. Green paint here. Green on the helmet. Red otherwise. Got some gray. But the digital printed ugly sweater with the Death Star and some TIE fighters and some explosions. That's fantastic. And it even continues underneath. That is so great. Look at this. We got a green shoulder. Really bad nub mark there. So, sorry. Hashtag nub shaming on Hasbro there. Double jointed elbow, that's somewhat pointless. Green painted forearm armor. Red painted hand armor, that's good. Probably single jointed ball joint, maybe double. Hard to tell with the way that works. Might actually be almost like a disc hinge. Yeah, this is definitely the newer one with how crisp it is. Looks cool. All the stuff here. Though I wish they would paint that a little bit more. Just a couple little decos, like maybe with the darker green that the visor is. Same kind of belt. Universal kind of hips there. Thigh cut, double jointed knee, and then the fantastic like elf socks. So to me, this is just another type of elf. Just like our other friend was. Kind of. We're getting him to stand. Is just gotta get it right somewhere like that. And then we have his instrument of candy canery. This is some type of weapon. Though I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly what it is. I don't have. Just looking at the collection, yeah, I don't have anybody who has a weapon like this. I have no idea what it is. It looks like a cutting utensil of some sort. I have no idea. If you know which one this is from, by all means, let me know. Because I was even thinking it was like the Executioner Troopers thing before it's activated, but I don't even think that's close. No, I don't think so. But it's pretty cool. It's got a little handle and whatnot, but it's supposed to be a candy cane. I like it. We set it up like this. And even though he's got a trigger hand, we can just get it in here and he can be as happy as he wants to be. Although I will say that's definitely a hockey stick. Just a Christmas hockey stick. Let's just be honest here. Get the legs under him because that's going to be annoying otherwise. And then we'll come down here to his little friend. Little porg one. Another one that looks like a chocolate-covered porg. Or a chocolate porg wrapped in foil, though a little bit less. And this is more like the egg-laying one, not like the other one. So now I have two versions of porgs. And I did forget the other porg's still in the living room. Yes, I do have my other Holiday Trooper set up in the living room next to our Christmas signery. I wanted them on the tree, but the wifey kind of, got rid of that idea. So let's move on to the green one. Okay, so the green one is definitely another type of holiday person, another type of elf, if I had to guess, but I love that, it's a pretty cool mold. Now, I've seen the kind of First Order / Sith Trooper before, but I've never had it, so he's got these extra ridges along here, very similar to a First Order Trooper helmet, but different. Paint's pretty good, though it looks funny on the green, like the green just strange. So this is red, and then the painted green looks fantastic. I love that. So I kind of wish they had just painted all the green. Same thing with the forearm, or the biceps here. These are painted. The entire vest area is painted. There's a little red booty. And yeah, you can see it's got that texture everywhere. This is a much more modern trooper, and I love that they gave him a scarf. I assume that this is from Lando. If I had to guess, this is from the solo version of Lando, because I can't think of anybody else who would have a scarf or a cape. And then they have the little deco on there, which is little trooper helmets around a snowflake. That's pretty cool. So for your Life Day celebrations, let's see. I doubt there's any kind of head sculpt because we never knew what any of them look like. That head doesn't appear to move. Like, it can rotate, but no neck movement. That's weird. Maybe it's just frozen due to this thing having to be there. Do you have a butterfly joint? It's a little stuck, but there we go. Let's see, we get that. I assume that this will come up and over, but I don't want it to scrape too much. Or it squishes, either way. And you can see the paint. He's going to have the built-in pinless elbow. That's fine. Red painted. Wait, is it red painted or white painted? Red painted. Looks really good, actually. Because look, this is two different colors of red painted on the same type of white plastic. That's cool. All kinds of extra stuff there. It does have the holding hand. Same type of ball joint situation. No waist rotation here. Very simple belt, but same kind of thingy there. It does have the hole in the thigh for a gun. Doesn't have a gun. Well, correction, he doesn't have a gun for this. I can do a decent Jean-Claude. Actually, didn't expect it to be that decent. Here we go. Kind of kick that up there. Kick back, barely. Double jointed knees, which kind of sucks, but they're good enough to get to there. Like I said, this is my first time. Ow. First time looking at this. Somebody messaging me right now. And then we got some taupe point. That, okay. And then a little bit of toe pivot there, and some more crazy socks. But this one's cool. This is a very interesting color scheme. Like the first one has a lot of green, but I don't feel like it's a green trooper. This one feels like a green trooper, unlike the previous one. That was definitely a red trooper. And then we'll look at his Nerf gun, his Nerf thrower, as it were. It's actually kind of cool. I like the idea that they did this. And it does have a swiveling handle here. And then I guess that's its main handle. I don't know. I've never seen this before. Does this... Okay, so I was kind of hoping that would come apart and make my life easy. It does not. How does one hold this? And obviously there's supposed to be a hose there. They didn't do that. So this is one handle. How does he actually hold this thing? I would assume... No, can't hold it that way. Left-handed and then hold with the other handle? Because assuming it's supposed to be this way, and then the hose goes that way. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest, because I have never had this figure before at all. That's an up and down hand, so that's not useful. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so after quite some finagling, finally got him to hold it. Whether or not it's right, I'm not entirely certain, to be totally honest with you. Actually, now I'm looking at it, I'm not even sure it's one of the flamethrowers. I think it's just one of those big, heavy turret-mounted guns, but I could be wrong, regardless. I don't know. It does look good eventually if you get him to hold it. And then we still have one more accessory to look at, and it's the tiny little Babu elf. And it's just a repainted Babu Frick. And it looks like an elf. I'm going to put the welding mask down because it looks cool. I don't remember if his arms move. I think they do. Yeah, they do. Okay. I should have given him like an ornament to hold. That would have been cool. Yeah, that was one of the cool things. You know, I actually, with my original, I have it glued to C-3PO's shoulder. Just because it looks cool. And it's an easy way to store such a tiny thing. But that's a neat looking little accessory, you know. And here we go. So here's the holiday troopers that I managed to get myself. Obviously, the last two are a bit out of reach. I mean, I could try for the Amazon one and probably get here before Christmas, but that's a lot of money just for that one. And I don't know that it's worth it. I really wanted the Santa Claus one. I think that was a very cool version, though unfortunately, it's nowhere available anywhere near me or online. So I'll just have to live with it, and then maybe next year I'll get lucky and I'll reprint it, and I'll grab one, or find one on sale at some point. But I really do dig these. They're just fun, and they're silly, and I can put them away with the Christmas stuff and not have to have them out. But I just dig them. It's a funny, funny gimmick. The fact that they wouldn't give us like a snowy Chewbacca or something like that, I think that would have been kind of funny. Although they have not given us a Hoth Chewie yet, like covered in snow after being outside. That's something we can definitely look forward to. But speaking of which, they're finally showing off a Hoth Luke and Han Solo. I do have those on pre-order. I look forward to those coming out next year. So a lot of good Black Series stuff, obviously, this year. It just gets better and better as time goes on. Now, it does suck that they're just giving us trooper after trooper after trooper, but you know, it's kind of something you have to get through. That's why this line in particular is so silly and welcome, because it not only gives us the same mold again, but in this case, like, I didn't have either of these two, so it works out for me to actually get those. And the irony is that's a snow trooper in the first place. So, but guys, thanks for watching, and of course hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I keep forgetting to say that. Because, you know, it is what it is. You'll subscribe if you want to. And of course, happy holidays and all the other things that you do. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, any other things you may or may not celebrate. And thanks, of course, for watching all year long. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you later. Remember, as always, even in a galaxy far, far away, you could still have Christmas.